Alright, this is the ear.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Okay, this is the oracle.
Hold on a second. You're out of
Sorry,
frame,
this
you're
is
out of
the
frame.
oracle.
Yeah, also known as the penna.
This is the oracle, also known as the penna. It's made of elastic cartilage, except for the lobe. The lobe is fat, connective tissue. All right. Then we go into, take this off. This is the external auditory meatus. Goes towards the middle ear. Once in the middle ear, come to the tympanic membrane. Once you get to the tympanic membrane, you have the malleus, the incus, and the stapes is broke. The stapes would come off of here and attach at the oval window. In the middle ear contains air. Alright, tympanic membrane is this portion right, this region here. It vibrates the malleus to the incus. Looks kind of like an anvil. And then the on this particular model, the stapes has been broken off. It's going to come off of the incus, and it's going to attach. It's going to attach to the oval window. This would be the oval window. This being the round window. This area is air-filled, being the middle ear. The way you depressurize and pressurize it by blowing out the nose and goes down to the eustachian tube. Okay. Once into the oval window, you pass through the oval window into the vestibule. Into the vestibule. Vestibule being the area, not necessarily the whole structure. This oval window, or this oval region, is called the scala vestibuli. Once it gets into the scala vestibuli, it's then going to vibrate as far as sound waves into the hairs. Let's go back to this area. This would be the semicircular duct. The bony portion that would surround that duct is a semicircular canal. In between the canal and the duct, or the membranous labyrinth, this being the bony labyrinth, you would have perilymph. Inside this membranous labyrinth would be the endolymph. This whole area here, these three I should say, and the fourth one are the ampullas. This is for dynamic balance. Dynamic being, if you trip and your head's going faster than your body, then the fluid moves to upright yourself. You can go to the back side. This would be, again, a semicircular duct. Down here in the vestibule as well, this is the utricle and the saccule. Inside the utricle and the saccule, the only thing you'll ever find is pertaining to otoliths, which are stones. They're inside of the tectorial membrane, which used as weight to rest on the hair of the hair cells.
So when you get knocked off
This
balance,
is for static.
those stones shift, and the hairs sense that shift, and that's how.
Right. This is for static. Static, dynamic. Static meaning your head's in an upright position. If you lean your head left or to the right, then the hairs with the weight of the stones will push them to the left or right, telling you where the direction of your head, where upright position is. Okay. Once it comes out of there, it goes into the cochlea. The cochlea ends at the very top at the helicotrema. This blue region right here is called the cochlear duct. The top portion would be the scala vestibuli and the scala tympani. Okay. This would be the vestibulocochlear nerve. Go ahead and turn it off for a second.
Okay.
This is that same vestibulocochlear nerve. As you can see, this branches off into the cochlear nerve. This is what that would be, going to the cochlea. This is the vestibular nerve going to the vestibule. This area right here that we're going to look at next of the cochlea, when unwound, we're going to go over the different areas and regions and names of those particular holes and organs. Okay. This is inside the cochlea. This would be the scala vestibuli, the scala tympani. Both are filled with perilymph. This is the vestibular membrane. This would be the cochlear duct. It's filled with endolymph. You have the tectorial membrane. There are no otoliths. Remember, the otoliths are the stones, and they're only in the saccule and the utricle. This would be the hairs. These are the hair cells, and these are the supporting cells. This is the basilar membrane. This entire organ is called the spiral organ of Corti. Coming down through here would be the spiral lamina into the spiral ganglion to the cochlea, vestibulocochlear nerve. Vestibulocochlear nerve.
Here's the gelatinous mass.
The gelatinous mass
Is that on there?
is the tectorial membrane.
That's the whole. Okay.
That's the tectorial membrane. And that's it. Okay, right over here where you have a pinhole, this would be the auricle. As you come in to the external auditory meatus, you have another pinhole right there at number 2. You come up here, you have 2 pinholes. This would be called the petrous portion of the temporal bone. Coming into this area, number 3, you have a pinhole, which would be the eustachian tube.